This is the Roulette Master, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe by hitting the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 8 a.m. And for today's system, this was sent in by one of my very active subscribers, Dave Verbick, who sent some good stuff in before. And he had an idea that's similar to the opposite of Joe and Barnes' system level 2. For those of you that haven't seen that, there's lots of videos on those as well, but I'm going to go ahead and explain it for you here. And he puts $15 on each of the 12s to start, and then he puts $5 on two of the corners. So he basically starts with Romanovsky, and then he plays until he loses, and then I'll go over what to do next. Okay, so we're going to win $5 each time this hits. And if you see there, the only numbers that aren't covered are the 27, 30, 31, 34, and 0. Okay, so we lost. So here's what he does next. So, you know, I was saying that he does the opposite of Joe and Barnes level 2. Well, what he does now is he puts $40 on two 12s. And let's go ahead and do that. And then he says you have two options. You can either triple martingale if you lose, or you can increase by 1 unit until you're back in profit. But as you can see there, we're up $5 right now after that win. So just like the Joe and Barnes system, if you want to get back to where you were profit-wise, you could stay. If you win, you stay where you're at, which is right here at 40 each. But if you were to lose, then you would increase by 1 unit. Okay, so now we're actually up, so we go back to Romanovsky. So here we go. And he didn't say anything about the waiting like with the Joe and Barnes system where you have to wait after a third 12 hits. Let's go ahead and keep playing here. But I'd love to hear what you guys think about that. He says he's had much more luck doing it this way, which is reverse, than he did where he started out with the two 12s covered and then moved to Romanovsky. And again, for those of you that don't know what Romanovsky is, it's what you see right here, which is two 12s plus two corners. And that just doesn't leave you a lot of chances to lose. Like I said, you can lose on 31, 34, 30, 27, and 0. Okay, so there's another loss. And you can see we were up $55. So that's where we need to get back to. And again, he puts $40 on two of the 12s. Okay, so this is getting interesting. So we lost. So he says he either triple martingales or increases by 1 unit. Let's try to increase by 1 unit, okay? So basically we're going to go from 40 to 80. And then we'd go from 80 to 120. Because you see we lost again. And now we're minus 225. So let's try that again. Okay, we got a win. And we need to bet again because we still have not got back to where we were. Okay, we got another win. Let's see where we're at. Okay, we're still not there, so we need another one. Like I said, he also says that he likes triple martingale, which would mean one win should recover everything, which would be much better to some people, but others would like the raise by one single unit. You have to decide for yourself if you want to take that extra risk. So as you see, we had 120 on each one, and if we add a unit, we would go from 120 to 160, and we're minus 225 right now. Okay, so we got a win. We're minus 65, so we rebet. Okay, we got another win. Now we're up 95, so we can start over. So again, then you go back to Romanovsky, and 15, 15, and then 5, 5. He didn't mention it, but when he goes to the 212s after a loss, he didn't say anything about sitting out like the original Joan Barnes system. He just basically, I think, is saying that to do Romanovsky first and then 212s later works better for him than starting with 212s and then moving to Romanovsky. So let's go ahead and get started again. Okay, we got another $5 win. We're up $100, so it's always good to remember how much you're up when you're doing this. And $5 doesn't seem like much, but one thing that I've learned playing Romanovsky is a lot of times you can go a long time without losing, and that $5 will add up pretty fast. Okay, so now we're up 110. Okay, there's another $5 win. Now we're up 115. Okay, now we're up 120. Okay, so being up 120, I'm going to go ahead and rebet. Okay, we're up 125. Like I said, you can get a lot of wins in a row, and that's what's happening right now. But at any time when you're playing roulette, you could have luck turn the other way, so always be prepared for that. And we're up 130 now. For those that aren't familiar with triple martingale, the next time we lose, we should try that just so people understand what that is. Okay, now we're up 140. Okay, still haven't lost for a while though. That's because we have so many numbers covered. We're up 145. Okay, now we're up 150. Okay, there's a loss. Now let's try the triple martingale the way that he says he does it. Actually, I'm sorry, we didn't lose that one. Okay, we got to be patient for a loss here. I thought that was one for a second. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes this can go on, but when you're winning, that's a good thing, right? Okay, up 165. Okay, there's a loss. So now I'll show you guys that aren't familiar with triple martingale what he says he does when he chooses that option. So here we go, and we're going to put $40 each. And if we win, then we'll go back to playing. If we lose, we will triple the bet. Okay, so if we hadn't won that, the next bet, instead of being 40 each, would be 120 each, which is a little bit more risky, but what it does do for you is it brings you right back to playing the stage 1 or the 2 12s plus the 2 corners. And sometimes if you play where you go up just 1 unit at a time, you can get into a cycle where it feels like you can't come back. But it is less risky than doing triple martingale. You just have to decide for you which one you like better. And then once you get a win, if you're triple martingale, you can just go right back to playing the original method. And again, that would be 15, 15, 5, and 5 for a $40 bet. Okay, and then we're back on track again. So we're up 170. Thanks for sending this one in. Again, it's Dave Verbick, and keep sending them in, Dave. That's a good system. And for those of you out there, let me know if you like it, don't like it, or would modify it, as always. And if you have a system you're using that's working, let me know. I would love to showcase it on the channel. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you would do so. And I like notifying everyone when new videos come out. So thank you for your support. And this is the Roulette Master. And have a great day.